So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
This place is living up to its reputation. He's going for goal! Oh, within an inch or two.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Header! They scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's looking to set free a runner. He's cut it out. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Referee's given a throw. Chiellini tries to clear. Great hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's Dembele. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Can he finish? And again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he cuts out the supply. Collier.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Dembele, he's through here. Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Cannavaro. Oh, super find. Look at the space here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Terrific header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! Bellingham gets it away. Collier, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Good pressure, determined, intense. Gently done. And it's Messi. Lahm. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes in for the header!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, what a climb! Another header, but again the same outcome.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
And he's intervened well there. Pedri. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
There will be a throw-in. That's tidy. And Chet pulls off a sensational save.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a little undercooked. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Vieira. And that could set him on his way. And a header! That's another chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Ernest. That is a great pick out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And Messi! Real chance here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Manchester United really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Check pulls off a sensational save. Has another go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end.
Real chance! It's a goal! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Chiellini.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 5, Erling Haaland.
All the way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot! Goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and sure...
There's the hit! He scored! And what a climax we have here!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Has been indicated.
Okay, less said about that pass the better. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's onside. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. There's the shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever...
He's got tall! Dembele. Lam. Oh, that's a key interception. For Lam. Messi. And it's Hullet. Lam has it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
Bellingham just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's straight offside. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Basten. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Dembele. And it's Lam. That was always going to be the keepers. Gerrard. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now they can clear their lines. Van Basten.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
That's a little off target. And it's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Bellingham. Vieira. Eto'o. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. He's got the shot away! And again! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that.
Hits one! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The pass has gone astray. Bellingham. Van Basten. Pernis. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eto'o! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Dembele, great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Caught offside that time. Vieira pinches it off him. Pass is just off target. Oh, easy pickings there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Lam. Lam powering forward here. He's picked his way through. Bellingham with the clearance. And it's half-time here. Manchester United playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
We are glad to
Oh,
inform
well,
you
the
that today's
pickings
match day
certainly have been
programs
rich
are
in this
available
first
from
half.
stands located by the gates.
What a good
I'm
half.
sure they will
They've
make
gone
fine
blow for blow,
souvenirs.
and it's 2-2.
Substitution.
So it's back to business. To Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, that's quite incredible!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful, terrific header. Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Oh, smashing header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Szoboszlai. Ernest. Mbappe. Heads it! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Szoboszlai picks it up from the goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
This is promising. Koller showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Bellingham. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Eto'o. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Passing nice and neat. Messi. And it's Lam. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
The attendance for
Eto'o
this
is
match
having the
was
time of his life here.
70,987.
Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
It's a mighty effort! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Eto. Number 12.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 14.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No joy this time. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Loose. In for the pieces! Goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Now the finish! Mbappe finds himself offside. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Shifted upfield. And it's Messi. Bellingham gets over and intercepts.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Some really good ball movement. Gerrard, and he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. This is what good chemistry...
Climbs up big! Sticks it away! And they've come roaring back into the lead. Where does this go from here? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Hullet takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he put it away?
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's in here! Big chance! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Mbappe! Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe, can he finish? Hullet. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Hullet. That has been cut short. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead.
Please make sure
ultimately
to watch the
they lost the game.
Information bulletin from the regional
Any
police
reflections
department.
on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bellingham! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Messi. chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Messi. And it's Lam. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Strong running down that left flank. Could move up a gear here. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maldini gets across to intercept that. That's really well cleared. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Back into the middle. Can he put it away? Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the pass is intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Turan. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Shot at goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone forward. Now that's well seen too.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Gerrard. Bellingham. It's Van Basten! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's definitely not his best. Dembele, a player who needs no introduction. Foot in. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Oh, shooting chance! That pass has been well intercepted. He's had a shot! Five minutes till the break. Cannavaro. That has been cut short. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I like...
Great hit! In for the pieces! And that has fair fizzed.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. He's had a hit! it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply...
Messi! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Manner will be removed.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution in progress.
So once again, we're underway. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gets it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gerrard is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Has a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
This is their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Corner number 3 coming up. Chance with a header! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that looks a good ball through.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now, who's going to be first to this? Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice interception, well timed. Speculative strike. And here's Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. He's a decent hit! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Looking for the runner.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Mbappe. Van Basten. Oh, he's bustling, and the finish! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So,
Mbappe.
time for changes
Number
on
12,
both sides, actually.
Van Basten.
Quite a thriller
Number
this one's
22,
become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be
Number
annoyed with that.
15,
The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Chiellini.
Concentration
Coming
levels
on the
are very
field,
good, and so is the
number
commitment.
14,
This game
Gullit.
could yet yield a winner.
Number 9. Jan
It's Cristiano
Number
Ronaldo!
Erling Haaland.
And that's a
Number
real
7,
chance missed.
Vinicius
Well, we
Junior.
could be headed for a scenario
Number
in which
23,
next goal is the winner.
McAllister.
That chance could have been it too.
Number 20, Rudiger.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Collar. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Lam. Showing great feet there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Chance! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Mbappe is on his own.
There will be 5
Hits
minutes
one!
added time.
5 minutes to add. Collier. Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Collar with the foul. He's through here. It's a great ball. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vinicius Junior is fouled. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. The pass has gone astray. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Vieira cuts it out. He's through here. the unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And nearer 7 foot than 6.
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. McAllister. Oh, what a ball he's in here! He's away! Van Basten. Decent hit! Goal! Manchester United! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, important interception. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. In with the challenge. That'll be a throw-in. Ernest. This is promising.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, it's Dembele. Lahm picks it up out wide. And it's Ronaldinho. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Eto'o. Bellingham. Khan catches it safely. And here's Van Basten. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Dembele.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Eto'o. Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Van Basten. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Van Basten. Chooses to go back. Chiellini. Chiellini makes the interception.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Eto'o. Real chance here. Terrific header. And it's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Van Basten to McAllister. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Can he latch on to this? Van Basten. Big header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they there is the half-time whistle. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through But
And
look
now,
across the
I'd
other
just
way,
like to
and
read
there
out
is
our
nothing
fan club
short
members who are
of
celebrating their
absolute
birthdays
deflation.
today.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. And it's Lam. Mbappe goes, he gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Lam charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Van Basten. Ernest. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Szoboszlai.
Oh, that was expansive, and
Now the finish! It's in! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So it's Eto'o! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! And the lead is extended still further.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. McAllister. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception, well timed.
The attendance
Pass
for this
is
match
somewhat
was
less than ideal.
And that was just
70,987.
poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. McAllister.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
A real chance if he can get through. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ernest. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lam is charging up on the overlap. Chance for the header! Turns and goes back. Eto'o. McAllister, 2 assists to his credit already. Van Basten. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Neymar. Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Collar. Oh, can he finish? Sticks it away!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bellingham.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Ito. Number 12. Van Basten. Number 8. Chiellini. Number 2. Van Dijk. Coming on the field. Number 21.
There's a probing ball.
Gerrard.
Excellent challenge there,
Number 14.
uncompromising. And here's Mbappe.
Number 10. Mbappe. Number 5. Erling Haaland.
Smartly reclaimed.
Number 20.
Haaland!
Rudiger. Number 4.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution in progress.
Ernest. Mbappe. Shot could be on. Mbappe. There's the hit! Really well taken goal.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United. Up he goes! That pass has been well intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 3
Lob.
minutes added time.
Chance to shoot! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He is through here! Can he put it away? He's scored! Deep into injury time!
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Gerrard climbs up big. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. And it's hoisted clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Great ball, and he's in here. Now it's crossed into the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Eto'o. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Dembele might just make this. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now that's well seen too. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's looking to set free a runner. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit. He'll try from distance.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Basten. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, it's them shape. There it is! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Some really good ball movement. Now this could be a chance! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, great chance! Collar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's picked out the run. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Gerrard. And that could set him on his way. Eto'o. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm plays it in. Van Dijk gets it clear. Eto'o. Gerrard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as...
Big chance! Messi. For Szoboszlai. Ball played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the...
And the shot! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Szoboszlai. Big header! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Van Basten finds himself offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
So we've reached the hour mark. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. And it's Messi. He's played him through.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And the shot! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
12,
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bellingham going about things with real menace. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a look and place it forward. Bellingham. That has been cut short. 75 minutes played. And that is a little undercooked. Great hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's had a shot! Soboslai did well to stay calm there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Lahm. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Eto'o. Number
Lahm,
22.
nice bit of trickery.
Bellingham.
He
Number
gets
21,
big.
Giroud.
And kept kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. And that has been cleared.
McAllister, number 20.
And he's managed to get rid.
Substitution in progress.
Gets his pass away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And another try! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Lam. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's McAllister. Nesta kept... It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Into extra time we go.
Van Dijk. Coming on the field is number 4. Daniel Van Buiten.
Kohler really
Substitution
was
taking
well
place.
marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking...
And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. So their fourth corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is a brilliant interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
McAllister. Szoboszlai. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Giroud. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. And through to the goalkeeper. Extra time reaches half-time.
Hello attendees, this is
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we're already up and running again. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? He can run onto that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's tidy. That is good strength. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Messi. Shot a goal! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Giroud really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Gullit.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Szoboszlai. Oh, easy pickings there. Yeah, that's been cut out, well played. Giroud chasing after it. Szoboszlai. And it's Lahm. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Refrain from parking outside this stadium.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. So this one to set the tone. And he does it with poise.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Messi is the next man in the spotlight.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Mbappe is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Mbappe is the man who's second in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Manchester United with the chance to go 2 up. Two to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post.
Oh, that's unlucky, got almost everything right.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. And no, the pressure just too much.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
The margin of error is 0. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. Oh, he cannot do it.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
He must, but can he? Saved it! And that's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Please join me in wishing a happy
What a way
wedding
to finish a
anniversary
long,
to
hard
the
match.
fan club
Those
members.
players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.